Alright, so today is the last week of January, and I've done a very bad job this entire month. It's just been busy at work, hoping to do better as we go along. In a break with all the cooking videos so far, you will notice, as I show you, that there is no wine. We are not cooking with wine today. No reason, just this recipe doesn't call for wine. But we are having Bailey's in our coffee, so Hannah Hart, this is to you. Today we're going to do a chicken, surprise, but we're going to do an oven-fried chicken, which is basically just a chicken that acts like it's fried when you taste it, but you don't really fry it in grease. We use, for the most part, just plain, ordinary breadcrumbs. You can use panko, you can use whatever you want. We use the plain ones because the plain ones you can spice up with whatever you want to. If you use an Italian breadcrumb, it has the seasonings in it that makes everything Italian. So that's what you got to watch for. So for mixing it up, we're going to put in a little of the Cajun seasoning that I like so much. The Louisiana. It's good. Pop that back up there before I forget to put it back up, and then I go looking for it and I don't know where it's at. And of course a little garlic powder, because you can't have anything good without garlic. But I don't want a wet garlic, or I would have used the real garlic. Okay, and we're just gonna spin that around a little bit with our whisk, just kind of to blend it all together. So it's going to look pretty much the same as it did before. The only thing is, it's going to have a little bit of spice to it. Okay. And as you notice, I have that in a salad or pasta bowl, either one. Doesn't really matter. You're just going to have something to dredge the stuff with. Alright, so I'm going to take 2 eggs, and I am going to empty them into a little bowl. And in this instance, I do want to have a little bit of heat to the batter. So, like I said in last week's video, which is probably got up this morning, and this one hopefully will be up tomorrow. So, as I said in yesterday's video, when I want it where I want to actually have a taste, we use the chulo. I know some people use a sriracha. The sriracha gives me such bad indigestion. I know it's good, but it just gives me the indigestion. So, a couple of good squirts down in there. Seal that back up. And we're going to whisk this briskly. Now, I whisk with my hand over it because I don't get out the big, huge mixer and everything. It just seems to be a waste to me. Okay. So, I pour that into my other pasta bowl. Okay. So you can see that's all mixed together. Now, I am going to clean up this stuff and get ready for the next part while you guys wait. Ooh, interesting. Focus. There we go. As you can see, I've got my chicken breast. Now, I got these on sale. Not gonna lie, I got them on sale. Part of the reason I got the deal on them that I did, and you'll notice that at a lot of which is that they had all this extra stuff on the fat and pieces on them. Well, if they take and trim them off at a store or a butcher shop, they're going to charge you more for them because it's more labor involved. Okay? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong at all. But you can get a cheaper deal if you can just take a little knife yourself and cut that and trim it all yourself. It's not very hard to do. Just got to make sure you clean up after yourself, that's all. But that can save you a lot of money long term too. All right, just wanted you to see that. So I went ahead and trimmed them. I'm going to cook it all the same, But those pieces right here are what we're going to have tonight, and we'll have those pieces, and they can be like for a sandwich or a snack or something else instead of going with our main course tonight. So that's just another thing for you. Don't ever throw them away. When Randy does like roasts and stuff, he will trim the heck out of it. He trims, I mean, it makes you cry. But we freeze the trimmings that he has, take them over to his mom, and she makes her beef stock out of them. And it's excellent. It's salty, but it's excellent. So I am going to show you what I'm going to do next. But I'm going to have to do it the other way. All right. All right, well, you're going to get a good picture of my shirt. But basically what you're going to do is it's wet, dry, pan. Okay? And we do it with one hand, so your other hand stays dry. You have one hand that's wet and one hand that's dry. Okay? So, lay our chicken in there. And we're going to flip it over like that. Then we put it into our dry mixture. And we flip and we sprinkle and we rub and try to make sure that all of it's coated. And when we take it out of this one, we're going to use our dry hand. Okay? Now, these have a little bit of a tail from the breast. So I'm folding that under when I put it in the pan. Okay? So I'm going to do another one. And we're going to wet. And this is what I'm talking about by the tail. It's a little bit that's thinner, so it's going to cook a whole lot quicker. And as a result, you're not going to get even cooking. Now, this is also true with fish. You can do this with fish. Fold the fish under, and you get more even cooking. Also makes a little bit of a nicer presentation. At a restaurant, they will have just trimmed that off and thrown it away, and that's why they charge you, $29.99 for stuff that you can do at home. And that's our second one. Third one. If your hands get a little sticky, that's fine. Just always have your water right there. And the final one for this pan. There we go. This is a whopper of a breast. I mean, I definitely got my money's worth on it. I did get wings on sale. I've got to find out if Randy's going to be able to do those for Sunday or not. I have early shift, so it would be a great day for it. Now, this is how it looks when it goes in. Oops. Into the... Okay. Now there is some fat that's going to cook out, of course. So right now I've got it set on 275, and I'm going to cover it and let it cook for 2 hours. Okay, set my timer right now. 2 hours. Okay. Then I'm going to let it cook for another 30 minutes uncovered. That'll give it a chance to dry some more of the liquid out so that it's more like a fried chicken, but it's not dried because by then it'll have sealed itself up. The juices have sealed themselves up. So that's the basic part for getting this. I mean, the prep works 15 minutes maybe on this part. Now, we're also going to have this tonight on a salad. So I'll have to make the salad up. I'll do that a little bit later this afternoon. I'll add that to this. And then when it's done, I'm going to cut slivers. Well, I'll show you when it's done. All right, so we'll see you in about 2.5 hours. Okay, so I'm getting the final bits ready for dinner. And let me take it out of the oven. So we're trying to do more of an oven fried. Or it's actually just got a little coating type thing on it. I'm trying to set it up so you can see the board. There we go. And where are my... So, big piece for Randy, and see how that's cooked down. Okay. And, oh, I didn't show you the... thing I didn't notice until afterwards is the fact that I didn't have any tomatoes to go on it. So, you know, I'm not going to use the cleaver. Does give it a little bit of a crust to it. So we'll just sit on the lettuce. And there you go. That's it. Like I said, just another way to unbore chicken. And we'll see you guys next week. Or this weekend if I can convince Randy to do the wings. Laters.